Hello, everybody. I am Midnight Rambler, and I am the original Boston gamer. I call myself that because when I was a kid, there were no video games. At the arcade, we played pinball, or skee ball, or whack-a-mole, and then one day there was Pong, and now we have PS4. I am in Fallout 4 today because it takes place in the place where I grew up, Massachusetts, United States of America. I grew up in Cambridge, and I am right now in the spot where I believe, before the nuclear war, my house would have been. Of course, Fallout 4 is not accurate to scale as far as the maps go, but it is a very good representation of eastern Massachusetts. My house would probably be right around here or there, maybe a little further south. I live about 1 mile from College Square in the game, in Harvard Square in real life. That river down there is the Charles River, named after some long ago British king, I'm sure. On this side of the river, we have Cambridge, the city I grew up in, and on the other side is Boston, the capital of Massachusetts, and a much larger city. The whole area encompassed in this part of Fallout 4 is referred to as the Greater Metropolitan Area. There you see Grey Garden. There is a hill near my house, but I live at the bottom of it. But if I went to the bottom of this hill, geographically I would be in another town according to the Fallout 4 map. So, we will go down into Harvard Square, which is a place I spent a lot of time and still do. It is the home of Harvard University, which is one of the oldest colleges in America. It's almost 400 years old. I really think the creators of this game did a great job. I have never played any of the other Fallout games, but because this takes place in Massachusetts, that's why I was drawn to it, and I'm very happy that I have been playing this game. On PS4, I have mostly been playing Grand Theft Auto 5 online and story mode. This road that we're on now would probably be Brattle Street, one of the oldest streets in America. It's where a lot of the rich loyalists to the crown lived before the Revolutionary War and after. At this spot was probably where a restaurant I worked at as a teenager after school called Buddy's Sirloin Pit. Now we go up into Harvard Square. In real life it's more of a level walk. But this is the part that is the most accurate. Dead ahead is the MBTA, that's the Massachusetts Bay Transit Authority, Red Line T station, and that is a kiosk that today is tourist information. We are standing at the intersection of Brattle Street, which we just came up. On the right would be John F. Kennedy Street, renamed after the president from Massachusetts after his assassination. And that would be that street right there. This is a fairly accurate depiction of what it actually looks like, just this one spot. That plaza exists. On the left, this would be the Harvard Coop, which is for years, it's affiliated with the college. It's the bookstore. It's everything now. When I was a kid, we used to buy record albums and posters of our favorite rock and roll stars. Now we were on Mass Ave. This would be heading north out of Harvard Square. That direction, if you stayed on Massachusetts Ave, it would take you right into Lexington and Concord. Over there, in real life, is Harvard Yard. So that is an incorrect depiction. That was there. So that would be Mass Ave going towards Boston. That is the famous out-of-town news, which has existed forever, since the 1930s. I have purchased many of a newspaper and magazine in there. In the old days, that's where I would buy my Mad magazine, and today I go there to buy my sailing magazines, because someday I will buy a boat and live in the harbor. And then we go back outside. This is very accurate over there to the red line. This area is called the Pit. It's for years it was a place where people would hang out and do things that they shouldn't do. They'd had to finally remodel it to keep the riffraff out of there. So that is it from Harvard Square. Thank you.